day's number one text. First suite of tests aim to work towards an understanding of patient's physiological state through pain threshold and response. Initial tests concluded patient has a far higher, broader pain tolerance than average subjects, along with a massive spike in aggression hormones. Full data range below. The set of tests aim to establish a basic framework for understanding the artifact's effect on healing factors and motor control. Our initial conclusion is that, in this subject at least, the artifact has rapidly begun breaking down certain neural pathways while strengthening certain parasympathetic nervous systems. Aims of the third test suite will be to isolate RNA and DNA functions in relationship. If patient does not survive, we will perform autopsy and attempt to recontain the artifact for further study. Are you me? Are we us? Are you, yeah, okay. Bunch of nonsense. Brain dump. Look into extant data on psychological trauma, linked to neuropathy, correlation, thesis, psychosomatic impact on artifact. Also, study effect of immune response to common virus of those exposed to extra-wall environment compared to intra-wall. See as immunosuppressant effect. Why? We are. Tests continue. There are not many of us left. Time is running out, but hope perseveres. I persevere. We cannot let the line end here. Change is preferable to annihilation. I guess so. We are all our genes. Our genes are all we are. We are. Yeah, okay, we get it. It was bizarre seeing the growth today. It sits on the subject's shoulders like a hoodie or something. Today's test proved that his pain tolerance is well above average, and I believe it. He's been walking around with that thing on him for days, and he still hasn't dropped. It's a shame we couldn't track the effect it's had on him from the start. And sometimes I wonder how much of that tolerance is him, and how much is the artifact. Subject seems to be suffering nightmares. He groans, twists, and turns, even whispers to himself in his sleep. I guess if he is sleeping at all. Like he's having an imaginary argument with himself. Oh, so they can hear me argue with the artifact. He might not have much time left. Even if I were to let him out now, he wouldn't last long. In a way, he's better off here. Of course, he doesn't see it that way. We're wasting time here. Yes, we are. These numbers and letters are inconsequential. We must go. We must become. We must be. Oh, so she's like infected. His name is Howard. I don't know why I wanted to mark that down, but I felt compelled to. His name is Howard. And his name was Robert Paulson. Leave. Let's get the fuck out of here. Seems like a bad place to be. Come on, Howard. Oh, the epilogue. Let's go. We're almost done. Minister. Hello, Clarissa. Minister, I trust you're well? Oh, I get to speak for Clarissa? That's weird. Hold on, guys. Just a moment. We need one of these for Clarissa. Oh, yeah. I'll put a tumor on my back one day. I'm fine, Bloodworth. Just busier than usual. Is the next delivery still on track? Indeed. I haven't heard from you in a week. Anything on your mind? I have every reason to no more than usual. I must inform you that a most peculiar incident has occurred. Someone broke into my office. Any clues who could have tipped them off? I'm insulted you would even ask me. I'm not suggesting it was you. However, the culprit could have followed the trail from you. Minister, that's absurd. Alright, I believe you. For now. Minister, we are partners. I don't understand where this is coming from. If you hear something on the grapevine, let me know, please. This could impact us both. Of course, I will take care of myself. Hope you will do the same. Goodbye, Clarissa. Have a wonderful evening, Minister. Oh, I get to control her? Of course she doesn't run. Walk all the way across the room. For no reason. Oh, Renee. Okay, let's just talk to Renee. I don't think there's anything over there. I won't be intimidated, you know. I'm not trying to intimidate you. So being summoned at gunpoint is your idea of friendly. It was the only way I could guarantee you'd come. You're not used to people turning you down, are you? Suze, make yourself useful anywhere. Elsewhere, sorry. How did you find me? Some junkie let slip your name to one of my dealers. Is it Looney? Bloodworth, you need to tell me what you know about Howard now. He came across a technology that's inside of him. What technology? What do you mean? It rapidly rewrites and mutates DNA. What? Where did it come from? My theory is that it was found beyond the wall. Do the apes no longer have it? I don't know. The science minister found it. Fuck, Clarissa, please just tell me what happened to Howard. Did you hurt him? He escaped. You didn't follow him? He's alive? Where? I think he is. We could look for him, you know. You're not that fucking smart if you think I'll do anything with you. Is this why you brought me here? A mind like yours can surely hazard a guess. You want to find out what I know and tidy up your loose ends. Wrong. I want us to work together. I knew you were crazy, but you think I want to work with a mob boss to conspire with the ruling elite to eat the innocent? You don't know the whole story. I'd love to hear it, but I wonder how reliable the narrator will be. These are not great people. Rapists, abusers, wife beaters. Even scum doesn't deserve to be eaten. Maybe, but it helped me get control of the apes. You are a murderer. I might be, but it's over now. Do you want me to pat you on the shoulder? I read your book. You've proved you're not afraid of the apes. Yeah. Oh, I'm afraid of them. Now more than ever. I want to bring down the apes and their wall. Excuse me? And I need someone to stir up a revolution. You. See, I thought that she wanted to, like, take over for the bears, but now I'm wondering if she is actually trying to knock down the walls. Are you out of your fucking mind? No, just furious. Do you mean to literally bring down the wall? The wall is stifling us. We're all decaying inside of it, which appears to be true. It's very 1984. It's like, you can't get outside the wall. You can't. More like The Giver. Or you can't leave. The wall is stifling us. We're all decaying inside of it. It's a waste of resources and a symbol of fear. See what's possible beyond it, you'll know. Let's go with number one. The wall is there for a reason. There's nothing but death beyond it. The apes are exploring out there. It's safe. What are you saying? People can live out there by their own rules. Okay, we're getting to something. And you know this how? Technology that infected Lotor, it was found there. Oh, and I had a tunnel built. Comes out far away from the wall. I can take you there if you'd like. I don't understand. You were working with the apes. How exactly do you think things will improve when they're not in power? Women won't have to murder their way into a life of comfort. People are dying from poverty. Women are dying at the hands of men. Who do you think is at fault? Can't really argue with that. The revolution will happen slowly, inevitably, like a tide. The military, the police, they're loyal to the apes. They'll squash it before it builds any momentum. People will die violently. You'll find ways to make them resent the apes. Nice to know a murderous drug pimp has faith in me. You already have power, why risk it on something like this? It's not real power, I want the real thing. Freedom. I'll just be helping install you as dictator. Dictator, oh. Yeah, okay, because she's gay. Dictators are lonesome, I will have you. And what's in it for me? I risk everything by trusting you, and do you expect me to forgive you? You have to decide that for yourself. How convenient. Have you considered you may be delusional? I'm sure men have called you that, but you didn't listen. Well, Bloodworth, this has been delightful. Can I go now, or is there something else? Sure you don't want to stay for a drink? You have 2 days to think. Oh, I'm going to have plenty at home. What happens if I miss the deadline? Then you'll be on the wrong side of history. No, I don't think she wants to threaten her. Then I will leave you alone. I trust you to make the right choice. Bloodworth, I still think you're a conniving piece of shit. But I'm not saying no. Be sure I'll tell you my thoughts one way or another. That's all I ask. Good luck, Renee. Boss. Renee, at last. It's been easier to get a table for two at Dorsia than to get a hold of you. The invitation is still open, by the way. The oysters are to die for. Something came up personal. What was so important you couldn't even speak to me? I was the latest draft of the chapter on my department coming along, by the way. Renee, you can't be working for them. Come on now. Let's just say things are becoming clear to me. My girl, I'm glad to hear it. I knew if I kept a light touch, you'd find your muse again. When can I read the new edits? I'm done. I can't write this book anymore. Renee, are you suffering from one of your episodes? I'm not paying you to write a literary masterpiece. You just stick to the plan and get some words on the page. You'll never let this book tell the real truth. There's no such thing as the truth, you petulant bitch. I've paid you for a book, and I'll damn well get one. Do you really think you can survive without me? Money's not the issue here. I need freedom. Renee, you're nothing without me. You had one failed book, and now you have the chance for greatness. You'll never have someone like me on your side again. With you, I'd just be a puppet chasing after scraps of recognition. And you still are. I hope you enjoy your childish new fancy while it lasts, and while you last. Great, this is good material for my next book. Next book? Don't delude yourself. You're a pampered, failed writer with no idea how the world really works. I only regret I didn't do this sooner. Oh, we get to be Renee now. Oh, Howard's letter. We got it from the geezer. Howard's letter to me. He didn't say where he was. Perhaps he didn't know. Think about that note. It was brave of him not to be sentimental, to warn me. Now I know we were right about Science City, but at what cost? He could still be alive. You didn't deserve this, my friend. Clarissa said people could live over the wall. Who knows, maybe there are others there, and Howard will find them. At least he knew I was looking for him. Fuck, Howard, why didn't you come back to me yet? What would you think about Bloodworth's offer, Howard? Really wish I could ask you. Is it all my fault? I convinced him to go to Science City, made him feel it was our last chance. It's my fault, so I have to make him proud. Either way, I'll finish what we started. Okay, I have things I should be doing.